Okay, so I did not schedule this live, so there's no one waiting. I'm not sure when or if people will join in, but I made a post earlier today saying that I was going to do a live, and so I decided I should do it. Um, this live discussion, very informal. I don't have really anything actually planned, but I wanted to talk about a couple things. So first of all, the channel hit 5,000 subscribers. Then also I'm going to Blade Show and I'm going to be doing some giveaways, things like that. So just kind of talking about that. And let's see if anyone has joined in yet. Yeah, we've got a couple people watching, so hello. Let me make sure that I have the chat pulled up so that I can see if anybody says anything. Love to hear your thoughts on this. That's kind of why I decided to do a live instead of just making a video. So first of all, Knife Thoughts hit 5,000 subscribers. That's awesome. It's something that I kind of have had on my radar for a little while, and wasn't really trying to push it for a while. I don't really do a whole lot to thank you, Ian, thanks for the congrats, I really appreciate it. I don't really do a whole lot to like actively grow my subscribers. I make videos on the knives that I like, the knives that I buy, the knives that people send me, sometimes just some kind of like ideas that I have and things like that, and I try to have fun with it. But then when I got kind of close here in the last month or so, something like that, and realized that it was possible that I could hit 5,000 by Blade Show, I kind of made that my goal. So I've been posting more frequently, posting videos more frequently, and it definitely turns out if you post more videos, you get more views, more subscribers, all of that. So who would have thought that? The thank you, Aberdeen Blades, I appreciate it. Cheers to you also. But who would have thought the more work you put into something, the more success you get. But yeah, I've been posting a good number of videos. I have been trying to do every other day. I don't really want to post every day. I don't want to be like spamming people's feeds and stuff like that. And in fact, I've actually kind of considered slowing down on videos because, just I want to make sure that the content that I'm putting out is good also. I don't want to just be putting stuff out there just to put stuff out there. I want to make good videos. I have a lot of ideas for videos that are not like just a review, but like videos about certain topics and things like that I haven't done because I have had a lot of knives in for review, which is a great thing. I mean, I am not complaining, but I want to make that type video also. When I started Knife Thoughts, it was kind of, I was thinking about all these things. Oh, what do I think of this? Or, what's my perspective on something that, the community thinks or something like that. So I want to keep doing that sort of thing instead of just doing a whole bunch of reviews. Not that I don't like doing reviews, I love doing reviews, but I have been posting more with the goal of hitting 5,000 by Blade Show, and it happened. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy about that. I know a lot of people, I've got 4 people I think watching right now, and I really appreciate all 4 of you. But I also want to say that there's a lot of people who have been, really like following along for pretty much the whole time. And I really appreciate that. So many people that I really like, when you make a comment, I remember that we've, talked and had discussions on videos for the last, I don't even know, however many years I've been doing it, like 5, maybe 6, something like that. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate people who have followed along, who enjoy the videos that I put out. It's great. I have had some people tell me that watching my videos has been, really something that they've enjoyed, and even in like tough times. I met someone at the Rendezvous last year. It must have been last year, maybe. Thank you to the OGMP on the congrats. I really appreciate it. But I met someone who had, watched my videos when they were staying in a hotel because their dad was sick and things like that. And it's crazy to think that these knife videos that I make because I love knives and spend too much time thinking about them, might actually, help people to feel good. Hey, Cody, a Bearcat. Good to see a Barlow Bearcat here. That's another thing. I should have put that in the title that I'll probably talk about is the Barlow Bearcats. But it's crazy to think that it has an effect on people. So I'm happy to do it, and I'm really humbled that people enjoy it and that so many people follow along. Of course, I know that 5,000 compared to a lot of knife YouTubers is paltry or whatever, but to me it's a kind of a big deal. That's a lot of people that like basically talking about knives with me. That's the thing. When I'm watching a knife video, it's always kind of like there's not a lot of people that are that in person who want to talk about knives as much as I think I might have lost service. I don't know if it's still going, but I think I'm reconnected. Lost connection. I was on my Wi-Fi. I'm a little far from the router. It's like a modem router together. But anyway, reconnected on data, so we'll see how that goes. What was I saying? Kind of got thrown off by that. Anyway, move on. Oh, it's like talking to someone. So when I watch knife videos, there's not a whole lot of people. I mean, I actually have a good number of people in my family who appreciate knives, but there's not a lot of people, I feel like, in most people's lives that want to really talk in detail about knives. And so I always feel like I'm getting to talk to someone about knives. And so it's cool to think that a lot of people like, kind of talking to me or with me about knives, or me talking to them about knives. So that's really cool. I just want to say I really appreciate that. And moving on to Blade Show. So I'm going to Blade Show, really excited about that. I've always wanted to go to Blade Show, and it's something that I think will be really cool, both just because I love knives, and be cool to meet a lot of the people that I've talked to and worked with through Knife Thoughts. I feel like I'm gonna be overwhelmed. That's the main feeling I have right now about it, is like trying to plan out my route on the floor map. I just feel like there's no way I'm gonna see everything. I actually, I always get travel anxiety and like think I shouldn't stay as long, and shouldn't be out of work and stuff like that. My brother loves knives, and I work with my brother, but I am not going to be there on Sunday, so just Friday and Saturday. And so hopefully I'm going to try to see as much as I can. One thing that was suggested on Instagram, I'm going to talk about Austin at Traditional Knives. I will definitely be stopping to say hello to him. And that's part of, I was just wearing the shirt, but part of why I'm wearing the shirt in the video. But I feel like I'm going to be overwhelmed. I was trying to plan out my route of attack, but I'm definitely going to try to make videos on traditional knives, slip joints. One thing that was suggested on my Instagram is that there's not a lot of videos that are made about the slip joints that are there. So I'm definitely going to try to do that. That's, really my real passion in knives. If you have any suggestions on like the best practices, I know you want to bring cash, you want to drink water, have a backpack, try to plan your route, go to something if you want to buy something first and all that. I actually don't have anything that I need to buy, like really want to buy. It's more about meeting people and seeing new knives and things like that for me. But I'd love to hear your suggestions of what to go look at, any suggestions of how to do it, anything you'd like to see, any types of videos, really any suggestions. I'd love to see those. So I don't think that we have any viewers currently. That's perfectly fine. But if you watch this later, would love to hear what you're interested in seeing content wise from Blade Show. Definitely let me know. Then moving on to, because of 5,000 subscribers, and I've just been meaning to for a long time. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I don't have it planned out really, so I haven't done it, you know, made a video on it or whatever. I should plan it out, I just haven't done it. But part of the reason that I have the traditional pocket knife shirt on is I'm going to be giving away a bunch of traditional pocket knives exclusives. So some Ohio River Jacks. Well, actually, this is a Penguin Plus and an Ohio River Jack. But there's another Penguin. These are all going to be given away. There's a Penguin Mini. I thought there was another Ohio River Jack. I gave it away already on the Barlow Bearcats actually. But some traditional pocket knives exclusives. I believe I'm going to give some Weed & Co. or Cooper cutlery knives away. I've got a big box of knives that I plan to give away. This is the giveaway box right here. Not everything that you might have seen in the box necessarily will be given away. I reserve the right to keep any of them for myself. But I am going to be giving a bunch of stuff away, and you know, I think it'll be fun. I like to give knives away especially to people who follow along. So I'm definitely going to do that, and I'm going to stop and say hello to Austin. I always like getting to see Austin, and I'm going to say hello at Blade Show, and probably won't get to see him at the Rendezvous. I am going to the Rendezvous, but not going to be there as much as I normally am. I have to go to a wedding, so unfortunate. I love the Rendezvous, but I'll get to see some people that I normally would see at the Rendezvous. Bearcat number 66, hello. I always forget who you are behind that username, not that you might want to have me say it, but hello, great to see another Bearcat. And speaking of the Bearcats, the Barlow Bearcats, I have my Sean Yaw. Here's a knife that I have a video coming out on soon. This is the TacCom Stubby. But I've been carrying my Sean Yaw Barlow in my Barlow Bearcat club slip. The slip that we had done before we got the club knife from GEC. Love this knife. I've carried it every day that I have been able to since I got it. We'll do a video on it, but I don't know when. Just really loving it. But anyway, the Barlow Bearcats. It's been amazing how much it has grown and how much people seem to be enjoying it. You know, just starting it based on this kind of quirky column article that journalist did in the 50s, and now, you know, it's a pretty active little online knife club. I am a little bit behind on the applications, responding to applications. Everyone who I've responded to, I have sent out your stickers, but I'm a little behind. I think probably have like 10 applications that I need to respond to. I meant to today. Hopefully I will soon, but it's been really fun. If you are a Barlow Bearcat and are watching this, I have some giveaways coming up that are exclusive to the Barlow Bearcat Club, and there's going to be some cool news soon for the club. I think the timing I'm not 100% sure on, but another kind of cool thing that another club member has worked on, not something that I put together. So that's the Barlow Bearcat Club. It's been super fun. If you love Barlows, join the Barlow Bearcat Club. You can learn about it on my site. I'll try to put a link in the description of this video. No promises there either. And then what else? I talked about the giveaways. Talked about 5,000 subscribers and Blade Show. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. So if you have watched through these 14.5 minutes, especially with disconnecting at one point there, then really appreciate it. Again, please leave comments about what kind of content you'd like to see from Blade Show. I really would like to make the kind of content that you would like to see, and also I'll make what I want to make, you know, too, like what I'm interested in, which in large part I think will be the slip joint stuff, some of the newer production knives, and I really want to see some custom knives. I haven't gotten to see really many high-end custom knives, so really looking forward to that. I better not take too much time. I really appreciate everyone watching, everyone following along, everyone subscribing. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. So thank you to everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely, well, do if you want to. I make lots of videos and stuff like that. And as always, don't forget to go out and do good.